All right, hi guys. Thank you for joining me with our band book collage tutorial. This is a special week in September. Usually it's the last week of September, is the band book week. And this is where we like to bring attention to banned books and how we don't like censorship. And I thought it'd be a really fun way to show you some banned material and maybe discuss it by doing a collage. But first I just want to go through the quick list really quick of usually why a book might get banned or challenged. And the difference between having a book banned or challenged is a book banned is one that is actually removed from a library or a shelf or a store. And whereas when it's challenged, a group might challenge its content, but it doesn't actually get banned. It does actually get provided for the public. But I'm just going to go through kind of the reasons why something might get banned, and I have the list here on my phone. So one of the issues is racial issues and racism. Another one is basically they consider damaging lifestyle, whether it be drug use or cohabitating without marriage. Another one is blasphemy, so basically something that they might consider to be anti-religion. Sexual situations, and then there's violence or something that's just basically negative in general. Witchcraft, like Harry Potter. And then, of course, religious affiliations. Usually those are unpopular religions. So I guess it just really depends on what region of the world you're in, whether or not the public might consider something to be religiously inappropriate. And then, of course, there's political biasism. And then something that's basically just age inappropriate that a group might consider. School libraries are a big target, whether or not a book should be provided for kids in general based on its content. So that is one of the reasons, or a list of reasons, why books are usually banned or challenged by any group. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into the fun part, which is creating this collage. So all the books that are in the packet, the book covers that I'm giving you, these would have either been banned or have been challenged. And so this is just a really fun way to just sort of expose you to some of it. And you might consider some of these books and you'll be like, really? This book was challenged? And yes, these have either been challenged or banned. So let's go in and get to the fun stuff. Come on. Okay, so let's just go through what's in your packet. So you have a canvas board, which we are going to be putting our collage onto. And then you can have on the back where you can put your information. You can put maybe your name on it and maybe the date that you made this. I gave you some paint and some paintbrushes in case you wanted to paint any messages or any pictures of your own onto your collage. You got this big sponge brush, so this is for applying the Mod Podge, and this is the Mod Podge that's in the white cup. So basically Mod Podge is almost like Elmer's glue. So we're going to use this to put the pictures on your board, and then if you've left enough extra, once this all dries, you can take a little bit and go over your entire picture, and that basically will seal it up. So if you want to do that, make sure you leave a little bit left in your cup. And then of course we've got the pictures of the books that have been either banned or challenged. And you should have, I believe it is 7 sheets of paper in here. So here's one set. So we've got some book covers, and then this last page has these 4 graphics on this. So Banned Book Week is a national thing, and so these are just some past logos that they have used, so I thought that that would be fun to involve in our collage. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward, and I'm just basically going to cut all these out. Unfortunately, we could not provide you guys with some scissors, but if you got scissors at home, just go ahead and cut these out. So I'm just going to fast forward right now, okay? Okay. So I am going to just go ahead and get started, and I am going to use the Mod Podge to actually glue down my pictures. Some of these I might actually cut into some different shapes, especially books like this that have a lot of empty space. Like, where did George go? So George is over here. You can see how George is mostly white. So like I might make a book come in here a little bit. So don't want to cover up like the major elements of your book covers. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do is some of the books that might have some empty space, like George, I might lay down first because I might want to put a corner of a book like this one. So say, maybe I want to do that. And so since George has a lot of empty space, it won't really hurt that much if maybe like the corner was in here. So I'm going to put George right up here in the corner. And I think I'm going to cut him down a little bit more. So since my background is white and the cover of George is mostly white, I'm just going to trim this guy down quite a bit. All right, so there's George. All right, so let's go ahead and start laying down some pictures. You don't want to put this Mod Podge down too thick because the more you put down, the longer it's going to take for it to actually dry. Okay, and you know, I just might use my cell phone to hold stuff down while I'm going in between pictures. So let's go ahead and grab, let's go ahead and grab Dan. Let's get Anne Frank on here. And if you get a little glue on your canvas, that's not going to hurt anything. So let's see, I'm going to put Anne right up in here. How's that? Okay. And also, the more glue that you put on this paper, the more it's going to want to curl back up on itself. So that's sort of what was happening with George. It was curling. Okay, so let's see. Let's put in... I'm going to put the Wizard of Oz down here, I think. And I'm going to trim this excess off. Okay, once it dries. guys, welcome back. So I have almost finished my collage, and right now I'm just kind of working on the edges, and I didn't like the white edges along the border of this thing, so I am just kind of fixing it up. This is the last little bit that I'm going to do. Alright guys, so I just finished. So what I did is I took some black paint and went through and just put in all of the blank spaces. I also took my paint and went along the edge just because I think it looks a little bit better than having all the white poking through. But here is my finished collage, and I hope you guys had fun making these. I know I did. And I think it's also important to just really bring awareness to what happens when books are banned or challenged. And that really no person or any group should really have a right to force their opinion on you. It's kind of like saying I'm on a diet so the rest of the world can't have cookies. But, you know, if you don't like a book, don't read it. That's all there is really to it. But anyhow, I had a lot of fun. Can't wait to do my next collage with you guys in a couple months. And, you know, I hope you had fun. Okay, bye.